Hi, I'm Anupam. That's Nishant. We are the founders of Monaeo. I'd like to start with a quote by none other than Albert Einstein. That's right. The theory of relativity, that's easy. Taxes, not so much. In fact, taxes is probably the largest market you will find. Every year in the US, companies and individuals pay almost $4 trillion in taxes. And as if that weren't bad enough, they spend another $350 billion just on compliance. Well, we at Monaeo have decided to do something about this, and we're starting with a SaaS platform focused on the $10 billion segment of location-based taxes. Okay, what does Michael Jordan have in common with Martha Stewart, Alec Baldwin, Julian Robertson, and these well-known companies? They all got into trouble with the tax man for not knowing where they had been. That's right, extra taxes, legal fees, and the threat of jail time was their reward. And I know this pain from personal experience. In my last job when I was at Silver Lake, I was on a plane almost every week to a different continent. And figuring out my tax exposures was a nightmare. And this problem is only getting worse. Governments at every level are broke, and they're going after those with the money. And so audit rates are rising rapidly. In fact, just this year, 2 in 3 Fortune 2000 companies will get audited, and the year after, and the year after. If you're an individual making over $1 million, you are 3 times as likely to get audited today versus just 3 years ago. But here is the real kicker. Taxes is the one part of our legal system where the burden of proof is on us, the taxpayers. We are guilty until we prove our innocence. And yet, companies are living in the dark ages. Even the most sophisticated companies rely on Lotus Notes-based spreadsheets to manually track their employee information. Most others don't do anything at all, and they're horribly exposed. Well, it's time to change that. With Monaeo, companies and individuals can save millions of dollars on multi-location taxes, compliance costs, and audit fees through our SaaS-based platform that gives them just the right data, powerful analytics tools, and detailed reporting dashboards that keep them safe. I'd love to show you how.
Businesses big and small are sending employees around the country and across the globe to capture new opportunities. This is creating new risks that companies have never faced before. With audit rates rising dramatically, it's no longer enough to rely on manual and ad hoc tracking of where employees are spending time. And doing so exposes your business to audit risks you may not be aware of. Monaeo is the solution you need. It's simple, reliable, and secure. Monaeo automatically collects location information from your employee's mobile device and keeps track of how many days they spend in different tax jurisdictions. It sends you the alerts you need to save taxes and delivers reports that enable better compliance and protects your business in audits. Monaeo is committed to the highest levels of privacy for both employees and companies. Visit Monaeo.com to save taxes and protect yourself.
Now let me tell you why this is such an exciting opportunity. In the US alone, there are more than 10 million workers who travel enough to create significant tax liabilities for their employers. The cost? Companies end up spending more than $10 billion just to comply with these risks. That's not $10 billion in taxes, that's $10 billion just in compliance costs. And that's what makes this opportunity so exciting. You don't have to take my word for it. According to Thomson Reuters, not being able to keep track of where employees spend time is a top issue for most tax departments. The problem that we are solving is big, it's complex, but we have the right team to build this business. My name is Nishant, and I'm an engineer. Anupam and I have known each other for more than 6 years. Sid and Artie complement the team with incredible product experience. In addition, we have 5 special advisors who spend a significant amount of time with us. In fact, 3 of the 5 are here with us today and have more than 160 years in tax experience. The product has been built with input from over 110 CPAs. Not only have they helped us shape the product, they're actually piloting the product. They will help us distribute the product. As an example, I am pleased to announce our partnership with David Leboff of Expaticor. Expaticor is the McKinsey of expat management. They will help us get access to several Fortune 1000 companies. That's good. Today, we already have 600 users. Many of them are high net worth individuals with a combined wealth of over $15 billion. They have helped us prove that Monaeo actually works. They have taken us to 105 countries and all 50 states. These influential people are now taking us to the enterprise. They're telling their colleagues about us, they're telling their companies about us. This Dropbox-like enterprise sales approach is step 1 of our distribution strategy. Taxes may not be sexy, but saving our customers money and making our investors money is. We are solving one of the biggest problems in taxes. We have already closed more than $500,000 in funding. We are now looking for partners who will join us as we pursue our vision of changing the way taxes are done. Thank you.